Hello everyone, MK Conquer here. We're going to be playing Call of War. Let's look at what maps we can choose from. How about we do American Home Front? I really enjoy these games, like, really calming. So, Canada, Latin America, and USA. USA is the best option. Canada is exotic, and Latin America is rare. Takes skill. Let's go with USA. Get into the fight immediately. Let's go gambling. Let's see what we get. Virginia. Lived here for a while. Solid state. Let's do some research and development. The regular stuff. These two things. Okay, now let's look. Okay, we only really need one city for one thing, so Norfolk's gonna be a naval base. Richmond will give it an exotic tank plant. Oh yeah. What else can we do? Charlottesville, I guess ordnance. Lynchburg. How about we do aircraft? And finally, Roanoke, we give them the almighty barracks. Obama. I guess we can go to war with West Virginia, so let's move our troops accordingly. I don't really know what's gonna happen. Let's see how the situation develops, and we could say either ally ourselves or go solo. Maybe we could park this outside Washington and also go to war with Maryland, so we can also get an early game bonus over there. Let's just move all our troops to the front lines where, like, we could possibly go to war with someone. Be ready for the chaos. And it seems like Maryland's took our little panhandle, so you're gonna die. I really recommend this game to people who are, history nerds and all that. This is a solid game, good gameplay, really fun, when you're just kind of bored. Like, there's a big map, you could pick from all these nations. There's, you can only really pick from, like what I call 5-star nations, with 5 cities. My personal favorites are Maine, New York, Oregon, and Manitoba, which I have all won in. I'm kind of being biased, but yeah. And ones I've tried are Central America, Venezuela, Southern California, which is not the worst thing. And these new rivers really add something, because now much of my strategy is focused on, using the rivers to my advantage. I usually go with, whenever I park myself in this area, I usually go with the river strategy. I first expand along, say, the Mississippi, and then the Ohio River, before using the Great Lakes, or just the Potomac. Then there's, that's phase 1, then phase 2 is the same thing, but then comes up here and includes everything south of the St. Lawrence. And then phase 3 finally is pretty much like newly independent United States, all the way to the Great Lakes, up to here. And there's the ones that kind of ruin the strategy, coming up to here, then West Ontario, then just, like that. Having, say, Minnesota, Iowa, and Missouri on our frontiers. And eventually, say, getting to the Rio Grande. How much time do we have left on research and development? Okay, not much time left, but okay, I'm just gonna end this video off soon with me just starting up the factories and seeing if we can get into a coalition, which not. That's fun. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for all these guys to go through, and just really don't care about them. The 14th Infantry. I'm gonna make a challenge here. Like, I usually do a kind of challenge here, whichever, like, battalion, division gets the most kills. I usually let them rest, say, in the capital, and then send them back out to combat. That's usually like my strategy. I just full storm them for, say, a few provinces. Then I switch them out with newly made divisions from the cities. Send them up, replace them, and they can rest here, regain HP, and then vice versa. Like, just switch out. My strategy is just gaining West Virginia, Kentucky, and Maryland, so I can use the Ohio River as a large defensive wall, while I can focus on all these states down south. I can't really wait just to, body slam North Carolina out of nowhere. Now, in the comments, you can tell me what your favorite states are on this map. Like, my personal favorite, as I said, was Maine, which is my first one. I kind of hate the fact that they made it a Japanese doctrine nation. Like, bro, Japan's like somewhere in this dark abyss this way. Like, it would at least make some kind of sense of like it was German doctrine, but no. I feel kind of zesty there for a second. So comments, tell me if I get to the point where I can build nukes. Tell me which city to do it. I'm feeling Toronto because I don't know why. Toronto feels like a good city to nuke. Or I could send some bombers. If you know what I mean. Okay, yep, the new things are built. Okay. Oh wait, wrong one. Let me go first to Richmond and build a tankiano. Then let's go to Roanoke and build this. Then we're gonna go back to research and development. We're gonna grab some artillery. Should I go naval or air? Naval or air? Naval or air? Naval or air? Naval looks more promising. Let's go with the good old cruiser. No one will ever notice. Gotta go gold spend a little. Okay, so that's the end of episode 1. Come back next week to see the next episode. Goodbye, y'all. And subscribe or I'll deport you to Mexico.